You can go buy a black one. You can go buy a red. Hello people of the internet, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are subscribed. Not yet? Why? Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Catherine and I hope that you get to stay by subscribing. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for making this content, making my content what they watch. Thank you so much for always coming back. Thank you so much for always watching. Thank you so much for liking. Please always like my videos so that they introduce me to other people. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much. Sijui kama tumefika 300, bado tuko on the road to 300. Whatever, man. I hope that you guys get me there and more. I love doing this. I keep telling you I love doing this so much, and it's even better when people love what you love to do. Who wouldn't want that? Anyway guys, let me ask, hey, see, it's hot. Kwani March inakuanga mwezi ya nini? Kumbe ikwangi mwezi ya baridi already. It's so hot, yani unatembea huku nje, jua inakwambia nitakupa pesa ama nikuue. Wewe inakwambia wewe nitakuua spot after pesa. Anyway, I hope you guys are still keeping safe. Yeah, so are you guys ready for a story time? This story time makes babe so angry. But I thought, let me just give you this story time. But first, every single time we're shooting new content, I will always, sorry guys, I'm just trying to see whether I'm focused. Come on now. Okay, so before we start, I told you guys I'll be sharing a point or two that I really love, something that was me, or something that really strikes me. And we're still going to read it from 5 a.m. book club. 5 a.m. club, I keep calling it book club, by Robin Sharma. So, and this really struck me. It says, read the whole paragraph for you. I know you've had some difficult times in your life. We all have. I get that you might be feeling things haven't turned out the way you thought they would when you were a little kid, full of fire, desire and wonder. You didn't plan on each day looking the same, did you? In a job that might be smothering your soul, dealing with stressful worries and endless responsibilities that stifle your originality and steal your energy, lasting over unimportant pursuits and hungry for the instant fulfillment of trivial desires, often driven by a technology that enslaves us instead of liberating us. Here's the point, living the same week a few thousand times and calling it a life. I need to tell you that, listen, too many among us die at 30 and are buried at 80. Nilisoma my point and I was like, what? Too many among us die at 30 and are buried at 80. You know what that means? You are so unfulfilled with your young self. At your small age, you are so unfulfilled that you've already died. There's no fire in you, there's no zeal in you. You're just living life day by day. So many of us die at 30 but are buried at 80. So you're buried at 80 but ulikufa kitambo sana. So I do get you. You hoped things will be different, more interesting, more exciting, more fulfilling, special and magical. So, at your small age, are you doing what you love? Is your soul still set on fire every single day? Are you just living for the bills? Are you just doing things for the sake of it? There's an episode that Abel Mutua threw that question to the audience. I was in the house, but I was like, what? Am I? Are you? Food for thought. Good people, hi. So it's time for a story time. I am sipping on some it's not champagne, it's just beer. It's just beer. Why did I put it in a wine glass? Because I wanted to feel cute and classy. Because beer, I just drink it from the bottle, but I wanted to feel cute. Anyway, good people, I was just thinking about, okay, I'm about to turn 30 this year in a few months. Yes, I am turning 30 in a few months. I'll be turning the big 3.0 in a few months, and I was just thinking about the things I have never done. And there's actually so many things I've never done. Most of them due to circumstances, I think, or time haijafika, and others just because I don't find them necessary. Then one of the things I have never done is have a sponsor. At my big age, I have never had a sponsor. And then I realized that that I have a story time. I have never had a sponsor, but I have experienced sponsor life once. Haya. So, story come. Oh, once upon a time. Anyway, there's this guy I used to study with in campus. We were in the same class. He, like, even in classes, of course, inakuanga ya wazazi and people who are still working. Sisi tulikuwa tu tunakaa nyumbani the whole day. Tunakuja evening classes because do you have job? Ulitupatia, ulituandika. So there's this guy, I never really siku hata nimemnoticingi or anything, because ukiona wase unaonanga wako na mapete, and for me honestly I don't even know how you girls have sponsors. Those men with rings and wives and children, I just don't get it. But I'm not judging. And if you judge me by this story, just remember, you are having sex, raw sex, by a man who you wouldn't want to be part of your life in future. Do you want us to talk about that? Are we judging you? No, so don't judge that. Just watch the story and move along. If you're judging, just know we are not talking about that thing you're doing behind your parents' back. Sawa? No judgment. So, mi sikuanga siku ati nimeim notice or anything. So, ilikuwa tu afu nilikuwa sayo na boyfriend. I have flashed my middle finger, but I've remembered my mom and dad watch my channel, so I won't do that for the respect. So tukamaliza, and I forgot all about it. Tukamaliza kampo, nikaajiriwa. Kwanza, by the way, I'm one of those God chosen children that wanamaliza, niligraduate nikiwa already niko job. Though it was internship, but it turned out to be a job. And I'm so grateful. I never take that for granted. So, tukamaliza, life ikaendelea. And then one day, he hit me up. Tukapiga story, na hiyo ikaishia hapo. So, not this one time, close to every single time I was desperate for another job. So, this one time, I was so frustrated. I really, like, you guys have no idea how much I'd love to be in the media practitioners field. You have no idea how much I'd love to be in the media field. So this one time I remembered anafanyanga kazi kwa media station yenye ni international. Sitasema, but iko na network, iko na NN mahali. So whatever you choose to do with that information is up to you. Inaweza kuwa BNN, inaweza kuwa TBN, inaweza whatever. So, one day I hit him up and I was like, hello, hi, Aki, I'm really looking for a media job. I'll even start as an intern. Like, even in my big age right now, with the experience I have in marketing, because I have really worked in marketing, I am willing to start my journalism career as an intern. I am, because I have never been in that field before, so it will take me some learning to be really good at what I'd want to do in the media field. So he was like, oh, yeah, cool. How are you? Where do you work now? Kambia, oh, I work in da. And so, oh, just here in Westlands. Sorry guys, it's the beer. Just here in Westlands. I'm like, yeah, just here in West T. Ako, oh, I'm also here in West T, so maybe we can catch a drink soon, or dinner soon. I know some will watch this video like this. So umewaambia. Anyway, so I told him, yeah, just here in West T. So he was like, sawa, tutapatana soon, tujue ni aje. So tukanyamaziana tu hiyo story hapo, and then later akaniongelesha, akanambia, so hey, so kesho siendi field, nitakuwa tu kwa ofisi hapo West. Do you think maybe, what time do you toka jobo? That time, first of all, contrary to what you girls are doing out here doubling your boyfriend and a sponsor, unapoa pesa na sponyu unaenda kutumia na boyfriend. I was single. I was single. I was not exclusive with the person I was with. So, according to me, I was single. But according to some, I was being a little. So, but I told Sam, by the way, nina beshte yangu. Tulikuwa tunasoma naye kampo na anafanya kazi kwa media station bigi, na naweza taka tu kukatch up na yeye nijue hii as in networking. Akasema ni sawa. Haikuwa kuomba ruhusa, ilikuwa kumuinform. Haya, so the day came, tukasema tupatane kama kesho, and I was like, okay, ni sawa. Then he cancelled the other time, so aka-cancel ka leo. Kesho around 3 akaniambia, I'm around West, can I pick you up to end a drink? Hey, sasa nilikuwa najiangalia vile nilikuwa nimevaa, nikasema siko sure. I look for that photo by the way, but I had a pair of heels kwa bag kwa ofisi, so nikavaa tu heels. So mimi nimekatua hapo na ngojea kukujiwa. So 5 ikafika. 5 kufika, nikavaa tu heels twangu, akaniambia I'll be there in a few, nikifika hapo chini nitakupigia. Haya, akakuja. Hey, kwanza nyinyi wasichana, is this Indonesia mnakula in Nairobi? Yeah? So, nikakujiwa, he was driving a very good car, a Range Rover. I had never been in a Range Rover before. Woo! So, I was like, sawa. But okay, nibeshte tu yangu, tunaenda tu kupiga story. I love doing this when I'm recording because I think my ink is so cute on camera. I digress. So akanikujia, tukaenda West. First of all, tukaenda Brew Bistro Westlands. Kuingia Brew, there was still the cocktails offer, because it was around 6:15ish, na inaishanga around I guess 7. Tunaingia tu hivi, a lady came, so we have offers. He was like, I don't do offers, just bring her a bottle of wine. Nikauliza wine gani nitakunywa? Mimi nilikuwa tu nimezoea wanaitwa what cousins. Wanaitwa what cousins na 4th Street. So niko tu hapo najiuliza, sasa nikaletewa ingine hapo. I also have a video of that wine. Nikaletewa, tukakula. Then at the back of my mind, like I was so uncomfortable. Okay, I was not uncomfortable because at first it was actually, we were having a very good talk, a very good chat and all that. Haya, kukaka akatoa simu yake. It was an iPhone something. And knowing me, you know, I love testing phone cameras. Nikachukua camera nikaanza kupiga, niko wow, this phone really looks nice. Tukaanza kuongea and then we ate. Nikaitishiwa. So yo, mind you, naishi home. So hata najiuliza sasa, surely nitafika aje kwetu? Haki na ni mbali na nitapata bikes zimeisha. But at that point I was like, ni saa tu, acha tu tunapiga story until drinks zikaanza ku kick in. And now he started telling me of how
he and his wife are going through divorce. They're not even sleeping in the same room, and he really feels like he really rushed into dating, into marriage.
And he really liked me even from school. I'm there like I need someone who is used to these things to tell me how I'm supposed to react. Haya, tukakaka, tupiga tu story. He seems so anakatu vizuri, anaweza kuwa best yangu ama anaweza kuwa boyfriend, though older. Sio older wale wenye nasikianga mnaenda na yeye mahali, una make sure unamfanyia checklist, umebeba dawa ya diabetes, kama amebeba dawa ya diabetes, kama amebeba inhaler, kama amebeba dawa sijui za nini. No, he's not that old. So tukapiga story and then I picked my bag from the table. Nikayekelea kwa thighs nitoe kitu. And he was like, wow, that's a very nice bag. I'll show you the bag here. I think I must have these photos on Snapchat if I'm not wrong. I'm like, oh, thank you. Tulikuwa tumepewa vouchers time ingine. I went to Jade and bought, but now, mind you, I was not saying this ndio ninunuliwe or ndio anything. It was just a conversation. Kasema, oh, yeah, thank you. I really like it. Imekaa, by the way, nilienda Jade nikapata hii color. Actually thought maybe in a few like 2 months I'll get like maybe a black one. Hey, you see the way DJ Khaled tells that lady, buy your mama a house, buy your sisters a car, in fact buy your whole family houses. Akaniambia, oh really, how much was it? Nikamwambia it was around 3.5. Actually kujihibisha, actually nilinunua na voucher ya job tulikuwa tumepatiwa. Was like, oh really, 3.5. You can go buy a black one. You can go buy a red. You can go buy a maroon one, purple one. You can, in short, just go buy 3 of the same bag. Because wasichana even ndio mnaishi in Nairobi. Mimi nikingangana kwenda kazi 5 am. Even ndio mnaishi. This is how you go. Yeah, this is how y'all live. Huh? You just dished out money just like that. Here? Hey. So me like sijui kama nikukuwa naive ama nikukuwa honest with yourself, but I really didn't know whether he was being serious. And also I was asking myself, alafu juu umeninunulia bag, juu umenipea pesa zote, alafu mbona utaanza kuniambia come tomorrow and come carrying the purple one? Anywho, me, I just looked around and like nilikuwa tu naangalia hivi na kama my parents wako tu mahali wananiangalia zile za, is that how we raised you? Is that how we raised you, Catherine? So I was like, oh, comes out really? Yeah. How much is that? Ilikuwa 35 mara kama 2 ama 3. How much is that, you guys? Acha nifanye hesabu. My maths teacher would not be surprised in case you're wondering. 35 times 3. No, I think it was times 2. No, it was actually it was 3,000 by 3. It was around 9 Gs. I was like, that's 9,000. It's how much is that? Nikamwambia 9,000. Akaniongezea 2,000. Ikakuwa 11,000. But mimi nashangaa. As in, kwani basi hao watu wanafanyanga kazi gani hiyo yenye they can just dish out 10,000 just like that? Anyway, so nikachukua nikaeka kwa wallet and we continued talking. By the way, until now I started feeling ni kama ameanza ku get touchy. And then I started getting so uncomfortable. Nikaanza kujiambia, by the way, like hakuna kitu ambacho ni cha bure. Hakuna kitu cha bure kwa hii dunia. Hakuna kitu cha bure kwa hii dunia. Oh, now, even she sleeps upstairs and I sleep downstairs because like there's no more connection. I'm like, see you just leave her then. As in, no, but what about the kids? Now, but now the kids deserve a happy dad as well. So hamwezi kuwa tu nyi wazazi. Hamwezi kuwa tu nyi wazazi. Mnakuanga sad. Mnakaanga tu hapo. Alafu mnaanza kublame ati singetoka. Even in abusive marriages ati ungetoka juu ya watoto. I feel like mnakuanga mmetwika watoto wenyu mzigo wengine kubwa sana. Aliva kijuanga mamake aliishi akiumizwa kwa sababu yenyu. Anyway, so he started being touchy. He started touching my thighs and I'm like, and that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, I didn't know kusema no because according to me amenipea mado and plus me hata sina mtu. At the back of my mind sifikiri yeye ako married and in fact hata kukua tu hapa vile tuko hapa ni makosa. Tukakaa. My mom started calling but I had told her naenda kupatana na friend yangu fulani anakuanga kwa media and she really loves nikimwambia naenda kunetoka na watu wa media because she knows that's where my whole heart is. So tukakaa ikafika sasa ni time ya kuenda home. Sasa at the back of my mind niko okay fine, haina shida, at least niko nimekanjwa mapesa, ninaweza chukua Uber. So tukaenda kwanza kwa gari yake, ananiambia tuende kwa gari yangu kidogo, nikukai. I was so skeptical. Yaani ushaona msichana naive. Me, like honestly when it comes to those sponyo things, I am very naive. Very naive. Niko nikamwambia kwanza unakaa ni kama uko drunk, are you going to drive home? Akaniambia I can actually call my driver to come pick me, but I'd really have wanted to drop you home. Unaishi wapi? Nikamwambia sasa nikienda kwenye naishi anadhani niko barabara kwa Kirunda ama something. Naenda nishuke nipande pikipiki ya 100 hadi kwa nyumba. Nikamwambia it's quite far. By the time unani drop urudi it will be so late and you are not I don't think you are in a position to be on the roads that long. Unaweza zima. Not really, but alikuwa amelewa tulikuwa tunakunywa. Actually hiyo ndio wine ya kwanza nishaikunywa nasikia pana hii kwani ninakunywa konyagi. Anyway, so tukaingia kwa gari yake. Akaniambia also I'd really have loved to drop you, but now since I can't, I want you to take an Uber. I'm like yeah. Actually ndio nataka kuchukua. He was like inasema ni how much? Niko hadi kwa gate inasema around 1800. Naenda kuingia ndani, obviously atataka kuni overcharge. So around 2,200 hapo. He gave me a whole 6,000. And at that point, I knew this is what I want. No lies. I was just shocked. Nilikuwa tu, but tumeshanipatia pesa ingine. He's like, hiyo ni ya bag, in ya Uber. Wacheni niwaambie. Nilichukua Uber. The whole time nilikuwa hivi. Because sikuwa na understand how mtu anaweza kuwa willing to dish out all that money. Hivyo tu. So I got home vizuri. Kwanza nikafika, kwanza nika throw up. Kutozoea vitu za bei kali. Nika throw up, nikalala. In the morning I was still shocked. I was just shocked. But yeah, that's like the only time naweza sema I have experienced a sponyo. That's like the only time. Why didn't I go forth with it? Because communication iliisha tu hivyo. Like we never talked about anything. We never talked to each other. Like iliisha tu hapo. And I was like, maybe I regret kukua that TMI with me. I don't know. But even iliisha. So anyway, my point is there's so many things I've not done in my life that naonanga tu wasichana wadogo wanafanya. And you boo. Do you do you. No one is judging you. But kila kitu yenye unafanya italipishwa tu. Imagine italipishwa tu. So yeah, ikaishia tu hapo. We never talked. Hadi wa leo we've never talked. Hatujaiongea tena. Yeah. So I had told Sam that naenda mahali. And he was like, sawa. So he kept calling me, ni aje hujatoka, utafikaje home nini. I'm like, nitafika tu. And then there came a point where sijui simu yangu ilifanyika nini, ama I just stopped picking, ama nililewa nikaeka kwa bag ama nini. So I got home, I was mad. So I was not picking his calls. So he was so angry in the morning. He was so angry. And then I'm like, so wewe anakasirika nini na mimi hata si demu yake? Nini inamkasirisha sasa? As in mind yangu sifikiri hata kama mimi si demu yake. Yet like akona right ya kukea kama nilifika home poa. Akakasirika. You just don't do that. You don't just nini. Let me tell you, in a few months, in a few weeks, in a few days, in not long after that, nilikuwa nishapelekwa mahali nikauliza kama nataka kwa demu yake. And I was like, good was to come out of this. I got money and I got me a boyfriend. 3 years later in this relationship, and he keeps telling me, buy yourself a bag, buy yourself a house, buy yourself a baby. Because nilimwambia vile kulienda. So yeah, that was my experience with Asponyo. It has never happened again. I wouldn't want it to happen again because I wouldn't want to be the reason behind the wife's tears. Kuna kasichana nje nini. Plus it's not how I'm built. Plus my dad is normally so against those things. And ananiambianga, if you ever date a married man, wewe takulani. So yeah, that is what happened. That is my only experience with Asponyo. So have you guys experienced that life? Would you like to experience that life? Aje niwaambie, that life is so deceiving. Hiyo pesa ni poa, hiyo pesa ni tamu, but sikununua bags. Sijui hata ilienda wapi by the way hiyo pesa. sijui ilienda wapi, because pesa kama hiyo kusaidiangi, kitu inakuja rahisi itaenda tu rahisi. So yeah, that's my sponge story. I just thought I'd give you a story time, and yeah, that's it. Story time with Mubaba. So tell me guys, have you experienced this? Would you like such a life? Would you? And yeah, see you next time. Bye.